Hey, so today we're out here at Hummingbird Hill Farms bridal location here in Perry. If you've noticed and you follow us on Facebook, we haven't done a whole lot of videos lately of projects that we've been working on, and we've kind of been keeping that a secret, but our customer has allowed us to take some video footage, show you some of the projects we've been working on specifically for this wedding venue. Hey, if you need a place to get married, or you know somebody needing to get married, it's a beautiful place. Check it out on Facebook, check it out on their website. Got a gorgeous place out here. But as you can see here, we came in, this was a big, huge natural area, and we came in and we actually created these walking paths. You can also see we've added some sod and some irrigation in these areas. What we're creating is that walk-through atmosphere. So you can see we've helped them get this carriage here set up, and we've done some rocks under the bottom, and then we've created this walking path. This path goes around, and we've got this beautiful walkway over here that goes over the pond that goes to the customer's home. But this walkway here, the pathway goes down and goes around to it, and so we've created this space here. We use this out of a 3-piece paver, Belgard product. And then we used polymeric sand and polymeric sanded it in so that it would create a nice walking space here in this area. Let me show you some of the other features on the property. One of the other ones that we created, as you can see, the space here is green. We came in and we added some irrigation here, created some planting areas. The customer here has planted a lot of plants himself, but we came in and created a space for them, put in the irrigation so that they'll have adequate water. Here's another long pathway. This particular pathway goes to the bridge so that if you come for your wedding or your event, you don't have to walk through the mud to make it to the bridge. And over at the bridge, they get a lot of photos taken and photos done, and beautiful place to get photos taken. See here, we continue on down the side. You can also see we've added some more sod in this area. We've also added, they have a beautiful dock out here that has a beautiful space. We also created this walking space down to these steps down here. This again is the same product. It's a Belgard product. It's a 3-piece paver, so it turns out really nice and gives it that nice, elegant look. And as you can see, it goes down to a dock here. It's really cool to be able to get your photos. They've got a huge water fountain out in the pond, so you're able to get a nice shot there as well. And then it comes over here and it has this love lock. This is really cool. This is a love lock fence, so everybody gets to put their locks on the fence and see when they were married, and you write the date on it and that sort of thing. And so you can see there are a number of people who have already put their locks on the fence. And then we finished out by creating this walking path here. So we created a lot of walking paths on this particular property. The customer wanted to have access to different places, but they wanted it so that their people wouldn't have to worry about getting their shoes dirty or their dresses dirty. And so we've been able to create those pathways for that. And then here's the wedding venue, the main part of the wedding venue. As you can see, this place is absolutely gorgeous. The limelight hydrangeas are popping. We've got cannas that are popping and giving you some color. And then we've got all of this different foliage to be able to give you a different look. They just put this pavilion in. As you can see, this particular property had no sidewalks in it or anything. They came in and we poured, they had a contractor pour all the sidewalks and do that. And then we came in behind the contractor and put in sod and redid the irrigation system, and we fixed everything and kind of dressed it up so that it would really look good for a wedding venue. They finished this pavilion just a few weeks ago, and it's really looking good. You can see we've added landscape here. We created this island bed here in the middle. We've got some annual flowers going on. Here we've got some roses. We planted some black-eyed Susans in this space as well. And then eventually we're going to have a water fountain there in the middle. So that way it'll look good and it'll have a nice feature here and have electricity go into it. And then you can see this is the actual wedding chapel over here to my right. It's where you actually get married here in this space. But we've created and planted those trees and bushes around the back of the wedding venue there. And then one of the other features that we've done here, and probably the most in-depth detailed project out here, is we've also created another wedding space and another outdoor space. As you can see to my right here, you see this massive fireplace. We were able to get with a customer and create this fireplace. This fireplace is a beautiful fireplace. It's all made out of stacked stone. It's all hand done. So we've chipped and mortared each and every piece of the stone patio here. This area makes a good focal point so people can use it for that. It'll be a good decorating space, an outdoor space as well. We've also created these two sitting walls so people can sit on these sitting walls. They can enjoy the sitting walls. They don't have to worry about having to have seats in particular as well. These sitting walls again are made out of stone, and then we've also made a flagstone pad, the patio spacing as well. So that gives you the full effect of being able to see it. The customer themselves had these lights here, and the lights come off the building and they attach directly to our fire pit here, which allows us the ability to have some night vision out here. It's gorgeous at night as well. And then one of the cool features about this walls are we also came in and we added and installed lights in the bottom of these under the ledges of these lights, these walls. What that allows the customer to do is allows them to give some down lighting. So at night, yes, we have up lights, but at night that gives us that down lighting so that we can still see, and it gives them the ability to move from one space to the other without having to have a whole lot of light or other light here. So we've also done some re-landscaping around our smoking booth over in this area. Another small area that was an eyesore. It was kind of one of those things that needed to be finished out, so we were able to finish it out. We were able to do some plantings in the back, and we were able to do some low voltage lights actually under the seats inside of the smoking area. So again, at night, customers are able to see, patrons are able to see what's going on, and they can see their feet. But it doesn't give you a big bright light, so it's not a glaring light in your eye from that standpoint. The other thing that we were able to do with this particular customer is this particular customer has these unique light fixtures. We do a lot with low voltage lighting, and so Unique has put out a great product, and so we were able to use that product here. The customer had some of these lights. We added to those lights. These lights go all the way around the property, around the barn itself, and they give you that down lighting effect so that you can see, again, you can see without having to have a whole big spotlight in the venue as well. So this is just a couple of things that we've done on the main space. I'll take you and show you a new space that we've created along with the customers created and their vision for an area where people can get married in a different location over here on the other side of the property. Here, this is a new space. So they had this gazebo out here before, and so we wanted to enhance this space for those outside weddings, the people that wanted to get married in a different location from the normal chapel. And so you can see this space here. On both sides, what we've done is we've come in and we've created a new landscape. We've got crepe myrtles here, we've got some different plants here, some daylilies, different things. And then we've also created this step across the front here. And this is one paver, one style of paver. As you can see, this paver comes around and it goes the whole length of the steps. And in order that people can stand down here without having to get their shoes dirty, without having to get dirty, they can wait for their bride here, whatever the case may be. But again, this is a new space that we've created or helped create. Again, they had the pergola and the outdoor space. We just came out and created a landscape that would tie it all in and make it look good. So I hope you've enjoyed some of these things that we've done at Hummingbird Hills Farm. If you'd like, hey, just give them a call, and they'll be more than happy to show you the property and set you up for your next big event.